I'm at one of the most haunted locations in the US, and I am terrified.
Give me a sign if you want me to go upstairs.
Whoa! I have to survive the night locked in. This is scary as f***. I've been hearing footsteps and everything above me.
You okay?
Whoa! Whoa! I'm panicking, I'm like getting a little dizzy, like I'm just really nervous.
Who's with me right now?
She's here. So other people who have been here before has been like reporting a 7-foot shadow man. And if we see a shadow figure, we're gonna run. There's generally nothing okay with what I'm doing right now. What is up, guys? Right now we are here alone in Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, and I'm gonna be by myself tonight investigating. So this hospital I've never been to, never heard of anything of it until Omar told me to come here, and Omar said he almost ran out, and it was one of the top 3 scariest places he's ever been to. All right, so first off, before we even start this, I'm just wondering, has anyone else done this place by themselves alone?
Alone, I think so.
Do you know, like who? I'm just curious.
I think it was Omar.
Do you think anyone else should do this alone? Like, do you think this place couldn't be dangerous? Is it scary? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I think you basically get what you put into it.
I mean, already walking in here, it seems like really scary and stuff. Could you tell me like about this place, the history, some of the floors and levels and what's on it?
Okay, the hospital opened up in 1959. It was founded by 3 doctors, and they saw the need for a hospital in South Pittsburgh. So they started groundbreaking on 1958, and in 1959 in October they opened it up. It was a full functioning hospital. The clinic, Tri-City Clinic, pharmacy, dental office, surgery, labor delivery, a lab, physical therapy. The hospital stayed open, had about 3 or 4 additions through the years. The 3rd floor was the last addition to the hospital. They shut down in 1998, and it was shut down due to needing a larger hospital for the area. It would cost too much to renovate this one, and they also wanted a hospital closer to the interstate. So this shut down in 1998. They did open up a drug rehab center on the 3rd floor at the end because they were waiting on the hospital to build one over there. So.
Wow, okay. So what made you guys open up this place for like ghost tours and ghost hunts?
Well, it was used for several things after the hospital shut down. They used it as a flea market. You could store, like storage facility here. There was a pet store downstairs. There was also some sound rooms built by Jim, which was the caretaker of the building after the building shut down. And he lived here, and he actually passed away here on the 1st floor. Okay,
yeah. So on the 1st floor, can you tell me about some of the history and like haunts that happens there?
The 1st floor, originally it was patient rooms, and before it shut down it became doctor's offices, but the cafeteria, the kitchen is down there. A lot of people would come in the area. The locals would come and actually have lunch, breakfast, dinner here. Jim, his area downstairs, when you first walk in the door over to the right, he actually lived down there. And he passed away also in that area.
So you mentioned Jim. Who is Jim exactly?
Jim was the caretaker of the building after it shut down. Like I said, the building was used for several different things after it shut down, and he actually maintained the building. He built sound studios downstairs. He was a musician. He was also an artist. He designed sets for Disney on Ice and Ringling Brothers.
Oh, wow.
He loved classic rock and roll music. He lived here actually up until he passed away. He passed away in the first floor area downstairs in his living area.
Okay, and like I heard like they didn't find him for 10 days.
Yeah, it was 10 days. He died of natural causes. He was a diabetic, and his friends went on vacation, and when they came back here, he was actually found in his bedroom, and he had been left dead for 10 days.
Oh, wow. When was that? Like
That was in early 2000.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't too long ago then.
Mm-hmm.
And they claim like they're still like he's still here.
Oh yes, a lot of people have interaction through music. He loved classic rock, so you'll see that sometimes he'll tap. I was actually down there once. We were doing an EVP session, and someone turned on the sink in his area, and you could hear on the recording it said, "That's empty."
Oh, so he's there, huh? Have you ever like visually seen him, or has anyone?
I have not personally seen him, but I've had other people and also other volunteers here at the hospital. They've had pictures. I can show you one.
So on the first floor, is there any other hot spots or rooms or places I should go check out?
Well, we just reopened the cafeteria. It hasn't been open in several years, so you can check that out.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That could be super active. Think about no one's been in it in so long.
Exactly. Yeah.
That would be great. So on the first floor, there's a lot of like toys and stuff. What's up with that?
There's a lot of interaction with children on the first floor. We just spoke about the body box earlier, and we had a public event here, and someone was doing a spirit box session in the body box, and a child came through on the spirit box asking for the red ball on first floor. So the staff radioed down to first floor, and they said, "Is there a red ball in the first floor hallway?" And they walked into that area, and there was a ball sitting in the middle of the floor.
Wow, so that's intelligent responses here. So speaking of all that, is there any doctors that roam here, considering we are in a hospital?
Yes. Well, Dr. Taylor was one of the founding doctors of the hospital. He passed away in '94. But he would always walk around the hospital, and he was known to walk around smoking a pipe.
Right.
And he would, make his rounds with his pipe, because back during that time you could smoke in hospitals. There was no, rule against that.
Wow. And speaking of Dr. like when he's smoking the pipe, can you smell?
You can actually smell it. I've smelled it.
You smelled it?
I've smelled it. I've walked in a room and I've smelled it, turn on my light, and it's right there.
All right. Damn. I'm by myself now. I'm alone. I'm in the haunted old South Pittsburgh hospital. I'm already getting scared just because, though. I mean, how bad can this really be? You know what I mean? How bad could this be? How bad can that be, right? First and foremost, before we even start this investigation, I want to go over some of the gear I have, because the gear is going to be used throughout this whole video. So if you guys don't know what some of this gear is, I'd rather talk to you about it. Starting off first with the triangle. This triangle right there will detect motion sensor from this side and this side. It will go green or red when it approaches. It also beeps. As closer you get to it, the more it beeps. So beep, 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 beep. Yeah, same with the other side. Really good tool to use. We're gonna really use it a lot in this. Going on to the next thing, the EMF meter. It detects like any kind of electronic frequencies or waves. Moving on, we got the spirit box. The spirit box is my favorite tool, and a lot of people don't really like say or explain too much what this really is, and I'm gonna go over it. Pretty much the radio, it's a radio. It's gonna change different radios and frequencies and channels over and over and over again. It's gonna skip through them, and when it skips through them, what's gonna happen is if anyone is around me and it says a word or a voice, ghosts can talk apparently in a frequency that travels into these frequencies and into the radio waves, and we'll be able to hear what people say. One of my favorite things to use. But my favorite thing, if you guys do watch my channel, Exploring with Josh, you guys know I have something that most people don't use on YouTube. Don't copy me, it's my original thing. This, my friends, is a DR60. It is a EVP recorder made in Japan, only made for one single year back in 1980. Now what happened is it got discontinued because people were hearing voices that wasn't theirs when they were recording, screeches, sounds, everything. Some of it is also, you know, kind of choppy and messed up, but the other you can't explain because you really will get some of the craziest voices that come through. And why? Because they believe whatever technology they use in that little device is causing a lot of ghosts, anyone around from the other world, to be able to speak and allow to talk back into it. Unexplainable. Now, moving forward again, one of my favorite things besides the REM pod, I will take out really quick. This is a REM pod. It lights up. You've all seen this. Very classic. If anything touches it or goes near it, it's going to light up. And this thing is, I trust this to the end. One of my favorite things to use, actually. You see me go crazy when it lights up. My last thing, this is a music box. Whatever goes in its way, it's gonna beep. Really cool, it makes this sound. Ready? There you go. These are the tools I use in my investigation. Sometime I'll have new gadgets and gear. Today, that's what you see. So, let's start this video. Alright, so for the viewers at home, if you see anything on this screen that I might miss, any movement, look and search, screenshot it, and tell us below in the comments, and also tell us on our Instagram and Twitters. So, there's a lot to this hospital, and there's 3 floors, like we already said. We had our interview. Apparently, there's a doctor named Dr. Taylor. Dr. Taylor, are you here with us right now? If you are, give us a sign, and we'll go to you, and we'll have a talk. Okay. You tell me you did not hear that thump. That was in there. Was that you, Dr. Taylor? I heard a thump and a noise over here. Now, Dr. Taylor was one of the founders, doctors of this building, just so you guys know. But I heard a thump over here. Dr. Taylor, can you give me another noise so I know that you're here still? All right. So, no other noise back. That was weird though. I know you guys heard that thump. You can't make that up. Are you guys gonna be okay if I go to Jim's room? The f was that? Whole ass thump again. Same spot over here. That's weird. All right. I'm following you guys over here now. That mannequin scared me bad right there. Jeez. This is the hallway where Jim is. And this is where I heard the thump. So Jim, the history about Jim is he died here. And he wasn't found for 10 days. Now, it was natural causes. Just saying. He didn't kill himself. It wasn't anything like that. This is Jim's house. Well, his room. Apparently his bed was around this corner, this section. Like right here. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use this light yet. I'm trying to train myself not to use this light because this is like my emergency light too. You know, it's super scary by yourself. Really put yourself in my shoes. After ghost hunting for the last 3 years now, I came to build up some courage, I guess you can say. Well, yo, nothing happened yet, right? Like, besides those thumps, which was legit, I'd say. I'm just gonna go ahead and take some devices out and kind of set up like I would normally do. I'm not really used to being by myself. I have a team, so it's really scary. I'm gonna set up my triangle device right here. So I know if someone comes through my door, I'm gonna set this somewhere, aiming outside, as if someone's gonna lurk in there. All right. Apparently, he died like by here. So, if that's true, you never know. Now, I'm gonna start this off with a DR60. I start all my videos off with it. Since you guys already know what it is, we're ready to go. First EVP session of the night, starting now. Hey spirits, hey Jim if you're here. My name is Josh and I'm staying here all alone tonight in this hospital. I mean no harm. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I wish to be protected and also not follow when I do leave this hospital tonight. I just want to talk to you. Are you here with us, Jim? Now, Jim, or other spirits or ghosts that are with us, I have a thing in my hand, a device, with a red blinking light that I'm pointing at. Come up to me and speak as loudly and as clearly as you can into this red blinking light. And then you'll be able to hear, I'll be able to hear and talk to you. Again, Jim, are you here? Oh my god, memory card's full. Bullshit. Man. No, he's not, maybe? Alright, I stopped right there. I gotta redo it. Heard something clear? 3 different voices. No, he's not, is what I heard from there. Try to listen to that clearly. I gotta delete something really quick. Almost there. Alright, here we go again. For anyone who's here right now with me, I have a device in my hand. You're gonna be able to talk to me. But you have to come right up to me and speak to the thing in my hand with the red blinking light. Who is here with us right now? What is your name? If you're dead, can you say the word dead for me? Is there a shadow figure, a shadow man on the 3rd floor? Alright, like to go with a lot of basic questions to kind of like start things off. Now we're going to listen back. Me or Jim?
If you're dead, can you say the word dead for me? Is there a shadow figure? A shadow man on the 3rd floor?
Oh my god.
What is your name? If you're dead, can you say the word dead for me? Is there a shadow figure?
What the f?
A shadow man on the 3rd floor?
Okay, when I asked if you're dead, it was a crazy dark voice right there. Can't make out what he said. Maybe you guys can in post, but that was scary. It was like free. Tell me if you heard that, and we could replay that. I don't have to keep going. That kind of scared me. I'm going to ask more on that question and kind of say who's with us, because someone's here. That dude, that was scary. Here we go. Who was that just said that to me when I asked if you were dead? Are you upset that I'm in this room right now? If you want me to leave this hospital, say the word leave. Am I going to be protected tonight? So we might get something here. The reason why I say this is because my device is noise cancellation or voice cancellation. Like, it only picks up voices. And I'm staring at it, and it kept going right when this was in front of me. It might have said something. We're going to play it back right now. Thought I heard something in the hallway.
Who was that just said that to me when I asked if you were dead? Are you upset that I'm in this room right now? If you want me to leave this hospital, say the word leave. Am I going to be protected tonight?
He said a whole bunch of questions. I could not make them out. They were not clear. But that was scary. I don't know what that was, but someone's here. But that was scary. I'll put this away for a little bit. I'll keep it in my pocket for now. Jim, or anyone else that's here, can you touch one of my devices on the ground? I have the red blinking antenna, that one over there. And I got a triangle one right in front of me. If you can't talk in those ways, I have another way we can talk. I'm gonna knock, and I want to hear a knock back. Let me know if you're here. Not getting crazy stuff in this room yet. So I'm gonna move on. So far I'm hearing nothing in Jim's room except from those EVPs. I'm gonna do one more just in case, and I'm gonna do it by the door. We're gonna do this one together. Here we go. Are you able to come inside Jim's room, or are you trapped out there? Are there any children roaming these hallways on this floor? Do you want me to leave this hospital? Okay. Something I'd never seen happen. My device is going off like crazy over there. You can tell because, again, it only picks up voices. And that thing just kept going and going as if I was talking. So we're going to listen to it back. You know what? That was really kind of freaking me out. I'm just going to listen to it with this light on because I get a little nervous. Okay, here we go. Last one.
Are you able to come inside Jim's room, or are you trapped out there? Are there any children?
Hang on. Let me hear that again.
Are you able to come inside Jim's room, or are you trapped out there? Are there any children?
I hear the word trapped. Watch, very faintly.
Are you able to come inside Jim's room, or are you trapped out there? Are there any
Trapped.
children?
Right it's like trapped, and then I talk immediately right after.
Come inside Jim's room, or are you trapped out there? Are there any children roaming these hallways on this floor?
Yes, there is.
Do you want me to leave this hospital?
You heard that ending, though? They were saying a whole bunch of stuff, and we couldn't make it out. This is being sound recorded. I don't know what they were saying, but it was something long, and they're trying to tell us something. So we're going to just keep going, because I didn't get a clear no or to stay. So we're going to move on to the next part of this investigation down there. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is hard to do alone, and it's really scary.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That's crazy. I don't know if that was me or did they just shove it off. Yo, you guys still there? So, I don't know if I moved the camera or whatever, but this camera fell. It's not broken. But the light that controls the camera, like that holds it together, broke. Like the little horseshoe mount. I just need another one or something.
Which camera are you talking about? Is it one hanging from the ceiling or one that you're using?
No, the one I'm using. I turned around and it fell. So I don't know if I did it or not. I generally don't know.
Okay, copy that. We're outside in the lot. Give us a minute here. Going so far.
So far, it's good. I just got done Jim's room, and it's like a mystery right now. So it's not going bad. Nothing too crazy, but nothing bad. And it's like, oh!
Whoa!
You okay?
Whoa! Whoa! That's going off now too, and the thing fell.
Okay.
Yeah, REM pod just went off like crazy.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll figure this technical issue out. I'll be right in.
Okay. Yo, guys. So my mount just broke. Tell me why when the mount broke, this REM pod just went off, as I just got pushed. And now I gotta hold the tripod mount and this. I gotta fix it in a minute. But as soon as I went to go try to fix it, the whole REM pod just went off. So I don't know if it's because it got wobbly and it got pushed, like by itself, because like it was wobbly, my tripod, or did like someone actually just push my tripod and almost broke my camera, and then that went off right after. So that's kind of scary. Can you do that again for me? Is that why? Do you want us to leave? Is that why? You want me to leave? Give me a sign if you want me to leave. Another one. I'll leave right now. Was that Jim letting me know that you're here then? Or was that someone angry? And that's why you pushed my camera down. I'm gonna cut really quick, guys. I gotta fix this. It literally is my light hanging off.
Alright, got what we need, bro. I got the mount. Yup. Heck yeah.
Okay. Literally. We're heading to the cafeteria. I'm a little scared for that. Alright, cafeteria's over here. It says dining purchasing. Oh, we're gonna get something here. I know it. Hasn't been active in a long time, probably because they had to remove a lot of asbestos. That's my guess, at least. Oh, I don't know, man. Little freaked out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set some stuff up in this room. I think this room is awesome. There's tables here. This is where they would literally line up, get the food, kind of sit down right here. I think this is a cool place, you know, to actually be. Now, most patients would be coming from this way, just so you guys know, because this way is where the side is for all of us. Well, so this side is where the patients would come into, and the other side is the kitchen where the workers would work. So I feel like if I put a music box here, if I walk, yes, it's exactly what we want. Maybe a cat ball right here too. No cat ball? Maybe some of them right here. All right. Cameras are kind of set. Let's give the DR60 a lovely try. Calling everyone here who's ever hungry, please step up. Dinner is ready. If you guys are hungry, please come here. I can serve you guys food. Give me any sign if someone's here in the cafeteria with me. Are you going to be upset if I don't share my food? What do you want me to make you? What are you hungry for? All All right. Let's see what we got here.
Calling everyone here who's ever hungry, please step up. Dinner is ready. If you guys are hungry, please.
It said hey or me, right?
Calling everyone here who's ever hungry, please step up. Dinner is ready. If you guys are hungry, please come here. I can serve you guys food. Give me any sign that someone's here in the cafeteria with me. Are you going to be upset if I don't share my food? What do you want?
Yes, I am.
What are you hungry for?
I don't know what that said back. It said some type of food and I couldn't really hear it. I'm not getting too much, but they're talking. You guys can hear them. Give me a sign if you want me to go upstairs. That just went off. Someone just walked right here. That you already seen it hasn't been off this whole time until the last chance when I turned my back to pack up. But we're gonna go upstairs and see if the energy's stronger. It's like they're not strong enough to talk to us here. That seems to be what's happening. So, I don't know, it's kind of quiet now. Ever since they did push my tripod, and I do believe that because my REM pod went off. So, that justifies that action to me.
So right now we are just done the first floor. Now the first floor had a lot of things kind of happen, but more subtle and less aggressive than I thought it would be going into this room. But it seems that it was always gonna be that way. It seems like most of the issues in dark energy and everything is actually on the second floor, and possibly what's even stronger is on the third floor. Now a lot of deaths and everything did happen on the second floor, and remember there was mostly kids on the first floor. Now, I don't know what happened in Jim's room, because remember when we were in Jim's room, I'm pretty sure the camera got knocked over with the tripod on it, and I don't know if that was from Jim or some dark entity, or was it just myself because the tripod was wobbly. But what happened after that made me realize that it wasn't because of the wobbly tripod, because the REM pod went off. So it seems like they're talking to us, but a lot of them don't want to talk to us, and they're kind of shrugging us right now. With the REM pod going off, that for me right now, right there on the first floor, is really solid evidence and enough to keep me going and wondering what the heck is going to happen on the second floor. All right, guys, we are now heading up to the second floor. Now, the first floor, I already anticipated it to be a little light. I didn't expect my tripod to come off me, though. But the second floor is where all stuff is. On the second floor, that's where we are right now doing this interview. Tell me about what you know here, who's still lurking here, and things like that.
So where we're sitting right now was the original part of the hospital. So this hallway is what's known as Shadow Hallway.
Shadow Hallway. And that's just where we heard the bang a little while ago.
Yes.
All right.
So down this hallway, there's day surgery. This was the original surgical wing, also nursery and labor and delivery. And behind us is the clinic and the ER. So this hallway is super active. People sometimes see their first shadow figures down this hallway. We've had a lot of people that have came in as non-believers, and when they left,
wow,
experiences just because of not just this hallway, but every area of the hospital. But the ER, which is behind us, Buddy, I don't have historical confirmation about this.
Right.
But he was a little boy that passed away before coming here, and he loved collecting worms, and unfortunately he had some in his pocket, and they were not worms, they were snakes.
Oh.
And he passed away before coming here. But in the ER, we get a lot of interaction with him.
So if Buddy didn't die here, what's the connection to the hospital and him not? Because he didn't die in this location.
He didn't die here, but he was brought here.
Oh, okay.
So he was pronounced dead here at the hospital.
Right, so his body was still here anyways. And speaking of bodies, ain't there a body chute or a
body box?
A body box.
Yeah, in the waiting area of the ER, there is a room called the body box. And most of the time, the funeral home would come and pick up the bodies pretty quickly because it is a small town. But sometimes if there was people that was unidentified or they had to wait to send the bodies out of town or out of state, they would keep them in the body box, which is technically the body cooler.
What's interesting about that is like it's next to the lobby where people would walk right in, and it's just a wall away.
Right. You would be using the restroom, and over on the other side of the wall, you'd have no idea of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is there any activity in that specific like boxed room?
It's a very active area. A lot of people do the Estes method in there.
Okay.
And sometimes it's someone that's not so very nice.
Hmm.
So,
I'm making my way right now down to Buddy's area and where the bodies were placed. This is scary as f. So that's Buddy's room, where apparently he died. It is really nerve-wracking being here though. Like, you guys have to seriously put yourselves in my shoes here and be alone. If nothing happens, the courage to even walk in here by yourself and do a hospital where knowing these stories about what happened here and then having some things already happen to you, I don't know, man. I'm setting some things up, like I said. Honestly, right here's fine. Right by the door. Alright. I just set that down, and it's already detecting someone right now. As if someone's standing right there, watching me. Can you get closer to it? Can you touch the red light? Okay. So, this is getting interesting. Whoa! Am I getting surrounded right now? The REM pod just went off on the side of me, the other one. Oh my god! No! I'm literally cornered. That REM pod just went off. This one's still going off. Someone's standing right there. Alright, this is what we're gonna do to change things up. I have an app called Spirit Talker. I usually don't use apps, but I will tell you right now, I strongly believe in Spirit Talker. What the Spirit Talker does is the Spirit Talker is like an ovulus. So an ovulus is like a word bank and has 1,000 different words in it, and it talks to and says whatever this thing will hear. So if it says like ghost, then this thing is gonna pop up saying ghost, the word. So it's on right now. It listens to what it says, what I say, and whatever it detects, whatever the ghost apparently said, it pops up right here on Spirit Talker. I'm telling you, a lot of times, this is usually scarily accurate. Finally, you guys have been asking for a lot of new merch. I mean, first off, we still have the cool shorts for sale. We still have a lot of these for sale, all in the store, but we added a lot more, and they're all available right now for pre-order in the link in the description down below. We have the brand new Exploring Crew t-shirt, which is like a nice pink design. We have the brand new and official Exploring Crew hoodie. Now guys, Rise Above is now being merged and changed to Exploring Crew. It's something I've always wanted to do my whole life, is to just like have everyone feel a part of like the gang, the crew, as we travel around. Now we have many things for pre-orders. New shirts, new hoodies, brand new trading cards, new photos, new photo bundle set, which is the brand new Abandoned China series we did. So much is on the store, and the store is getting completely remodeled next month. It would mean so much if you guys check it out, if you guys want to support and buy. Honestly, the clothing material is some of the best. I buy like really cool expensive things. We put our stuff on it, we make sure it's the best. And one last big huge update, we are going to be going live and starting a brand new show within Exploring with Josh, the channel. It's going to be every, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. I'll figure that out next week on an announcement. It's gonna be held and all done inside the bus in a live stream. Is there a spirit or someone named Buddy here? I have a device on the ground that blinks, which you used already. I know there's someone over here. I have another device that if you walk into, it's gonna make a charm, a music sound. You could be anywhere over here and it's gonna go off. It said I worked here. I'm telling you, it's that spirit that was right there. What's your name? I'm looking for someone named Buddy as well. Are you Dr. Taylor? If you are Dr. Taylor, can you give me a sign? I have a REM pod over there. I have a ball in the middle. You can tap the ball and make it move. The REM pod with the orange light over there. If you can touch that. Or you can come close to me and the lights would go. I don't know if that's me or not. Are you happy because the toys that are here? Or are you happy because you worked here and things are okay with you? Do you have any messages for me? There's a room I want to go into called the body box. The morgue, where they stored the bodies. Is that going to be okay? Can I go inside that room? Yo, did that ball move? Was the ball right there? Now I'm tripping out. Christine. Oh, the whole freaking thing just moved. The light up, the cat ball just went off when it just said Christine. It's still going off. And I swear to God, I don't know if the ball moved. It's still going. Christine. Is that you? Is it gonna be okay?
I respect you.
I respect you, Christine, and the cat ball went off. Thank you for respecting me. It means a lot. I'm just here to talk. I'm not here to start a fight. I'm by myself, so I'm a little scared. I'm just trying to talk and investigate and talk to whoever's here still. I mean, no harm. Is the story about Buddy true? Is there someone named Buddy here? Can you give me a sign? You know what I'm gonna do? I think Christine is literally on the bed, assuming. I'm gonna try to talk to her again. Eventually we're gonna get some good EVPs here. That's what I'm really good at, what I like, so it's really weird I'm not getting any. Is Christine here? Who's on this bed right now? Is Buddy here?
Thanks.
I'm gonna stop it there. So at one point, this thing said whisper when I was asking for an answer on this, if you heard whisper. So now I feel like I have a whisper on here.
Is Christine here?
Oh my
Who's
God.
on this bed right?
That was the clearest yes.
Who's on this bed right? Who's on this bed right now? Is Buddy here?
Holy fuck, he shouted. That was scary. Yes. All right, we're picking up some crazy evidence that scared me, man. I hate getting shouts. All right, so we got the clearest Christy is here, yes, with something before that. Got to really shout when I'm talking about Buddy. People do not like me talking about Buddy, it seems. I'm going to just stop saying it now. When I start getting voices, now EVPs are working up here. Things are starting to kick off. This has been pretty intelligent room because Christy going off, the cat ball went off. You can't even do that without movement. This was going off. That went off. I mean, come on, guys. That's literally pretty freaking scary. I'm going to head inside to the next room now. I'm going to go to where the dead bodies were. And I'm going to try. She told me to do an Estes method. I can't do that because you need 2 people to do the Estes method. I'm going to do a spirit box session in the dead body morgue area and see what we can get. So I just placed the music box right here that points out. So if anyone wanted to come in while I'm in here, I'll know. That's starting number 1. Number 2, I'm going to bring one more device out here. And that's a REM pod. And I'm going to keep the REM pod on this chair over here.
Right there. Yeah, right there. Okay. And then right here, I have the spirit talker going, and I'm gonna do a spirit box session because people say it works good here.
Avoid this area.
Avoid this area. I'm gonna avoid it when someone talks to me. All right, I'm gonna stop. Who's here with us right now? What's your name? Who's with me right now? Betty!
So has there been any deaths of any staff members here?
Yes, second floor nurses station. There was a nurse that actually passed away in the restroom, and she had a cardiac arrest. She was leaning on that door. It took about 2 hours to get her out because of how she was positioned when she passed away.
Wow, so it wasn't locked, but it's because her weight was on the door?
Yes.
Dang, that's awful.
You heard Betty? It was so clear. Betty, I'm sorry to hear that you passed away and you died here. What room is this? Is this a bad room? Can you make my device on that chair light up? Can you sit on that chair over there? Betty, am I going to be okay going to the 3rd floor? You are? If I shut this off, are you going to say goodbye? We'll see. Say goodbye to me, please.
I'm still around.
I'm still around as I stopped it. It's been pretty good, and the fact that I'm doing this alone, I'm really proud of myself and the evidence we're getting here. It's been a challenge. So right now, I'm trying to figure out, do I go upstairs? I did a lot here. I can go back into the hallway really quick and just see what happens. Let me just pack up first. I'll keep this recording. Amazing right now. Really quick, my light just died, but I could have sworn it was fully charged. Well, I did use it a lot, so that could be anything. There's a lot of rooms obviously here. I could spend days here. I've been just doing what I was kind of like, you know, the stories of each room. You heard that above me? I've been hearing footsteps and everything above me. Is it gonna be okay if I go upstairs to the 3rd floor? I physically told Omar and everyone that I was gonna go on the 3rd floor and be by myself with no lights. That's what I said. But now coming here and, you know, being in this place by yourself is already hard. But going on the 3rd floor with no lights, I can't do it. So I'm going on the 3rd floor with my lights on, and I just can't do it. And with the stories about some 7-foot shadow man up there, how could you guys blame me? I know you guys are gonna be like, you're scaredy cat, go without the lights, we wanna see it. And I do get it, I do. I would have done it if I was with someone. But when you're alone, it is so hard to do. And now, my light just died. So I only have my one light on my camera right there. But I have another light in my bag. I don't know. I'll try it. I'll bring this camera with me. We'll see what we can do. I'll at least attempt it for a second. I'm going to have to go back upstairs now. I'm on the 1st floor. I came back just for this thing to get set up because it's no joke, dude. It really is no joke. It really scares me. I have no lights but those, you know? This ain't good. I need those huge extended lights. I'm going to get geared out right now. Seriously, wish me luck. So moving forward to the 3rd floor, tell me about that floor and what I'm in for.
Well, the 3rd floor, there's a few things up there. There's the operating rooms and also the nursery and patient rooms as well.
Okay, and is there any like hauntings up there or anything that other people had happened to them?
Well, in the
Paranormal wise?
nursery, people have actually heard babies cry and women screaming in the nursery. I was up there one night. I did hear a woman scream. There was no one else in the building other than the people that was in the nursery with me.
Wow.
And that kind of goes along with, labor delivery. Of course, women were screaming while they delivered the babies.
Right, right.
But also Nellie is up there. She was a dementia patient. She was left here by her family, and she passed away in that room.
Oh, okay. So there's a lot of stuff still in that room. So I'll know which room it is when I get
You'll
up
know
there.
which room it is. There's a bed. There's a lot of toys.
And
there's a couple bookshelves up there.
what have people experienced with Nellie?
And Nellie really likes men.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works out for me then.
Yeah, I like yeah. She doesn't like her door shut.
Oh, okay.
So there's a bell on the door. So if she touches it, you may hear the little ding or something like that there.
Interesting. So other people who have been here before has been like reporting a 7-foot shadow man. Have you experienced that person?
I personally have not, but I know other people have told me that they had that experience.
So it's all like rumors and it's what other people heard and
Right.
felt. Right. All right, I'm recording on both cameras now, night vision and non-night vision, just to get everything going. Okay, so 3rd floor it is. This is the last place in the building. The only known thing there is a shadow figure and Nellie. Now Nellie died of dementia and she died in a corner. We're gonna go to her room, and if we see a shadow figure, we're gonna run. 3rd floor, here we are. What was that? There's a whole metal, like as if a door's closed downstairs. Oh God. I'm just scared. And they probably want me scared. Especially if there is a shadow figure. Is anyone up here? I feel like this is as far as I can go without my IR light, and I seriously mean it. If there's anyone here, can you give me a noise or a sound? That was a huge sound. There was 2. There was one here and somewhere else. Jeez. Dummies up there. Okay. I swear I hear voices. There's generally nothing okay with what I'm doing right now. And I feel like a little baby and I don't even care. I don't even care. Is this her room? Okay. Okay. My last room and then I leave. I don't even care. The anxiety is literally real right now. I feel glad that I'm actually in this room. I don't know if I should be glad, but I feel glad. All right, now they say if I close her door, she would be mad. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that. I'm panicking, I'm like getting a little dizzy, like I'm just really nervous. And like, I don't even wanna make the wrong move here. I'm gonna set up some toys, some stuff here, and I'm just gonna try, because this is good enough for me. I'm gonna be really surprised. I'm really surprised that my music box, she's here. She's here. That just went off right now. What else is gonna trigger that? Nellie, is that you? Just in case, I'm putting something out here. I'm not leaving. If you want me to stay or not, she was literally just trying to get my attention. Look at, as soon as I turn around and leave. Okay, that was me. I'm freaking myself out. I touch the door. As soon as I leave, she's literally hitting it for me not to go. I'm gonna stay. I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is. Well, she's telling me to get the out. Okay. In case that goes off, I'm gonna hear it. Yup, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And you're gonna tell me something. We're gonna have a little talk. Feeling a little bit. Yup, no, I'm here. I'm gonna end it with this one. This is an Alice box, guys. It's pretty much like the spirit talker I just used. You turn it on, it searches for voices that's not mine, and it says what it says. Where are you right now? That's what I want to know. You're right, yep, I heard it. Duh, she's right there.
No.
No. All right, so maybe she doesn't want me here, and she's hitting that to get me the out. Yep. Oh, is that it? Is that actually what you want me to do? I will leave. Maybe you can talk to me for a little bit. I know we've been doing the Deer 60 at every place we've been to, but I want to keep doing it. I want to keep trying it. I'm going to see what else I can do to try to get her to talk. Yep, always starts that way. Yeah, see, that ball just went off again. It was green. I knew it was green. Why is that going off like that? She knows how to use this one. That's the thing. She knows how to use this device. She's not laying on the bed. She's not like getting near me in that way. Nelly, can you make any other device go off? Maybe the one outside your door that's blinking blue? Can you touch that one? Or maybe the one on the chair? What if I shut your door? There's a device on the bed that's red. Can you touch that device for me? Oh, so you want to touch that one? She like tapped that whole window. She does not want me to shut that door, and that's what everyone said, but that was clear as day. So you don't want me to shut the door, right? No. It just went off like what I said. Oh my God. Fucking thing overheated. That camera overheated, but look, it's right there. I just said you don't want me to shut the door, right? Boom, goes red. Now it's back to blue. Wow, that thing's so creepy. That's insane to think about, dude. To think about that, this got tapped. We heard it when I brought it up the first and second time. It makes that go off. And that was the red side. We had the green side go off earlier. All right. So I'm not gonna shut your door. Is that gonna be better then? Can you make one of the devices go off like you just did twice? Or give us a knock again? There's rumors about a huge shadow figure that's roaming this hallway. Is that true? Can you tell me that, Nelly? Give me a sign. She doesn't care. It's like as soon as I bring up closing her door, that's when like she cared. Twice in a row. I'm not gonna say it again. I don't want to disturb her. She died of dementia, and that's already sad enough. That's the truth. Do you want me to leave, Nelly? You want me to leave this hospital for good and never come back? All right, so what we got from here was clear evidence, in my opinion, that we are talking to Nelly. They said Nelly doesn't like her door closed. I brought it up twice or 3 times. Thumps against the whole wall or the window. The other device went off. The REM pod's been going off. She wants our attention. I think she's super lonely and lost. And that makes me honestly really upset. I'm just picturing her with dementia and she just like, you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm getting like so like sad about it. And I don't even know why. It's like she's making me feel how she feels. And it's really like awkward and upsetting, but
that's just how also I'm feeling now. I'm feeling like what she's feeling, and I don't know how she's doing it, but like I just feel so awful right now. So I'm not gonna even bother here in these couple rooms or this area anymore. I mean, I feel really proud of myself to do this by myself and alone. And it's been a wild experience and journey. And I promise you, I won't be doing this again. I don't have to stress or die early from a heart attack from doing this stuff alone and like feeling like I'm torturing myself, because that's honestly what it feels like. Every second you're just nervous or you don't know what's gonna happen. But I felt like I've done a lot and the most I could by myself. I can't go down these hallways by myself because I genuinely feel that there's so much going on and I'm just not ready for it by myself. But if you guys have been noticing me from in the past until now, I've came a long way. But this is way too much for me to keep going. And I'm gonna end this right here. I'm gonna go back down to the bottom. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks so much for watching, but I'm packing up, I'm getting the heck out of here. Rise above. Just get out there and explore. Peace and thanks for watching.